Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about something personal and exciting. The beginning of my 3M summer mentorship. Imagine working for months on an idea. You've tested it, adjusted it, and obsessed over it. And then, finally, you get the chance to share with an actual 3M scientist. That was me. I was excited, sure, but I was also nervous. I kept thinking, what if my project doesn't make sense? What if it's too basic? Will a real scientist even take it seriously? But all of those doubts disappeared the moment I met my mentor, Dr. Aditya Banerjee. Dr. Banerjee, as a scientist, must have been through a lot of these with real-world projects, and in my conversations, I found a new confidence. He was calm, supportive, and said something that changed how I saw the whole challenge. We can do it together. That one sentence stuck with me. I stopped overthinking and putting my head to work, started doing. Dr. Banerjee didn't just help me with the science part of my work. He asked questions that I had not considered before. He was helping me narrow my focus, think of alternatives, and most importantly, think for myself. It was like he handed me a flashlight and said, go explore. Every challenge I faced has turned into an opportunity to grow and learn. The biggest hurdle, minimizing the size of my solution while still making sure the voltage output stays strong. I also had to carefully choose materials and fabricate them. Some combinations would cause the voltage to drop or mess with the circuit. Seeing the solution get better bit by bit has been one of the most rewarding parts of this challenge. However, I've also recognized a challenge that I believe all of us face. I often wondered if it would be better if I could spend more time on problems, understanding on a user's perspective and how they may use it. Instead, I find myself spending time on reading every last detail on never-ending research papers, setting up and debugging tools, and so on before I even begin to work on a solution. I believe that sometimes we forget to pause and ask, can I use my limited time in a more productive way? How will all of this setup work help someone? What does the user actually need? I think there might be a solution. There's a whole emerging set of AI-based tools today, such as Google Opal, which let you focus exclusively on the problem and the end user's perspective, both for the problem as well as the solution. All of this through conversations in English. It can even generate code and execute behind the scenes if needed, without spending hours setting things up. It's like having Jarvis from Iron Man, but problem solving. I think the promise of AI, especially in innovation, is using it as a partner, a collaborator, rather than a tool. I think this is the future. Design thinking plus AI support equals real-world change. We don't just need to analyze problems. We need to synthesize ideas, focus on the end user, and build solutions that matter. So coming back to today and where I am, thanks to Dr. Banerjee's mentorship, I feel I'm not just building a project, I'm building in myself, confidence, skills, and hopefully a small part of the future. I'd love to know your thoughts and how you approach problem solving or how you see AI playing a role in the future. Goodbye and happy innovating!